Hello, and welcome to State of Decay 2 No Chill Challenge, the No Chill Challenge, Episode 1. Now, there are several things I'm supposed to say to you. It's very hard to do things and say things at the same time. Now, we're going to start out on, before I get into that, I've thought about this a tiny bit. We're going to go with random. I started to think about it and then realised I couldn't be bothered trying to work out how I was going to do it, so I thought random it is, random all the way. The random randos. Okay, so I need to tell you here. Is the music too loud for me to talk? I don't think it is. It might be too loud for me to talk. You have loud music in your head. Makes it hard to get your thoughts in order. But I'll do my best. So, No Chill Challenge, what is it? What is it all about? Well, yours truly came up with this idea because essentially I was looking for a way to make myself more gooder at the game. I really struggle when it comes to Nightmare and when it comes to Lethal. And I was thinking to myself, how could I get better and better and better at this game? Well, how about starting on green, completing green, moving to standard, completing standard, moving to dread, completing dread. Dread's not a problem. I usually play on dread, but I want to be one of these, hardcore lethal MFs that the proper State of Decay 2 community plays on. So anyway, let me get to the point. But I also like the Walking Dead mod, and I've played a lot of the Walking Dead. I've played a lot of this game and most of it in the Walking Dead mod, and I love the insta-kill mechanic. And so, long story short, over the course of a few days I decided to take my favourite features from a few of the mods that I use and compact them into a single game mode, which I decided to call the No Chill Challenge, because this challenge for me has no chill. In fact, that's a lie. The very, very first part of the challenge, there's a little bit of chill, and after that, the chill goes out the window. So, the intention behind this process, and it is a process, for me it's a process. A lot of people would probably be able to jump straight in on Lethal and have no issues. But I need to explain the mechanics. If you're bored already, skip ahead to the gameplay, or just don't, whatever you want to do. This music, it's getting to me. I'll remember to turn it back up, I promise. So I need to explain the mechanics. 1 bite kill. From all the zombies, and there are only Blood Plague zombies. There are no normal zombies on the map. Only Blood Plague zombies, so every scratch, every hit gives partial Blood Plague. And every bite is insta-kill. You die straight away. The zombies are faster. A little bit faster. According to the mod that I've used, 4 times faster, but you be the judge. They're a little bit faster. The zombies' eyes don't glow, so at night time you can't see their glowing eyes bouncing around, running towards you in the darkness. The vehicles, I took my favourite and the awesome features from the Darkside mod, if any of you have heard of that. I'm sure some of you will have. So that basically means for vehicles that they drive better, they handle better, they're a little bit faster, and they have an increased inventory capacity, so bigger, more space to fit stuff. What else is going on with this? That's the main gist of it, I do believe. If anything else comes to me, I'll mention it as it pops into my tiny little brain. But the main element of this is the insta-kill mechanic, because a single bite from a zombie and your character is gone. There's no messing around. 1 bite and you're dead. Now, my challenge that I've set for myself, and obviously you're welcome to play this. If you play it, you're welcome to play it however you like, in any capacity that you like, of course. But for myself, I've set myself the challenge of starting on green. And I've decided for green and standard to basically speed run Plague Hearts. So, the way I play is, and this is why I said there's a little bit of chill at the start, I play normally, as if I was playing a normal game of State of Decay 2. Until I get a heavy weapon. The moment I get a heavy weapon on green, it's on. The plague killing, speed running, monstrous, murderous rampage begins. And it's not like an official speed run with a time or anything, but I want to get green and standard out of the way basically as fast as possible. And then once we start hitting Dread and Nightmare, especially Dread, I think I'll start preparing, making sure my community's up to standard, up to a good standard, and I've got the gear that I want to attempt to move on to Nightmare. But we'll see how it goes. There's no real hard set rules for this. Now the way I like to get myself started is, as you've seen, random map. Random, I've completely started the game again, so I have no legacy members, and I've still got all my boons, but we won't take any with us. Now the way I do this, personal preference, is I press this button here. You see this little yin yang arrow piece of work? I press this until the first character pops up with no 5th skill, and this is actually quite a decent one. Juan. Now then, candidate number 2, high school teacher holding out hope. That all sounds pretty good. Same again, no 5th skill. And candidate number 3, security guard laughs easily. So it looks like we've actually lucked out here. It looks like we've lucked out. So let's get the ball rolling. Now this is a little bit of a prologue, although this is technically episode 1. Double checking the recording looks good. Now this is my least favourite map.
And we're empty again.
I chose random, but the game said we're going to give you your...
Whose turn is it to find more fuel?
We're going to give you your least favourite map.
Not me. Last time you guys almost drove off without me.
To get it out of the way.
I have a better idea. We could settle down here.
After this map, we have to choose. You can't choose random again because there's a chance you can end up on the same map. So what you do is...
Now that you mention it, does feel kind of homey.
I'm just going to skip this now. We've sort of got through the majority of it. Now, pause. Take a breath. Relax. Take it easy. Because challenge complete upon killing the final Plague Heart on lethal mode. Now there's a bonus round, potential bonus round, depending on whether or not I even get to the end of lethal and the final Plague Heart. The bonus round is going to be Darkside, and I think, because I've managed to integrate these slight changed mechanics into, the insta-kill being the main one, on top of the Darkside mod. Now that's a million miles away from where we are right now on green, but I'm just saying, if I get anywhere near the end of lethal, or even complete this challenge, then Darkside is on the cards. But, also, finally, kill all the Plague Hearts on green, move map, increase difficulty. I think I've explained that. That's how it's going to work. Anything else I need to say, anything else will pop up, as and when. Okay, so, how long was that intro? 8 minutes. Righto. Good enough. Now, okay, 300% increase in spawns. I think I said that.
I'm sick of camping.
Slightly faster zombies. I said that too, didn't I? So I have said, I'd like your backpack. Can I? Can I borrow that? Just for a second. Yeah, I'll give you mine. You can keep that too if you want. Oh, also, I'm not super duper. Oh, you got a nice big backpack too, so I'm the only one who got the 6 slot, hey? Well, there you go. Here, you can have this too.
I'm not into the whole nomad thing. We need to find a new place to live.
Now then, it's very common when I mess around with this mod and test it out, this mod pack, that only 2 of us make it back to the base. So I'm going to do my best here to get everyone back. But obviously, one bite and they are deaded. Okay, well that guy was basically asleep. I'm trying to remember the buttons here. I'm not going to worry too much about loot. Oh yeah, there's another element of it. I only let myself keep, basically, it's not a hard rule, but I only really let myself keep the loot, and I only really focus on the loot from the Plague Hearts. All of that I'll take back to base, taking it with us to the next map. Once I get to Dread, like I said, Dread, possibly Nightmare. I'm not sure if I'm going to speedrun Dread just yet. Then I'll start looking at more along the lines of getting the kind of gear we want, and specifically, you know, looting specific zones of the map, specific areas, locations, in order to get whatever kind of gear it is we're looking for. Okay, good, good. Oh yeah, I was going to say, I'm not super experienced in this game with mouse and keyboard, so that's basically the biggest risk to this whole playthrough, is that I'm using it as basically a training method to train me up, because by the time I get to Dread, I should be pretty, you know, 70% of the way there to really being able to play well. Now this area sometimes spawns in regular zombies, but they still insta-kill.
Okay, all that's left to do is claim this place and it'll be ours.
Now, I have a small feeling, though I could be wrong, I have a small feeling maybe the mods aren't working. But I'll tell you what, we'll keep going, and if I see any more normal zombies, because there's usually a lot more zombies on the map actually than what we just saw there.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials.
But we'll keep going,
Them to improve this
and if I see
We could use your help scouting the area.
if I see any more normal zombies on the map, then I'll probably just restart this video, to be honest. But if you're seeing this, then I guess everything worked out hunky-dory, which means good, essentially. Now we have our regular mission, so like I say, I play normally. We do need a car. I play normally until we find a heavy weapon, and at that point the direction becomes kill plague hearts, and that's basically it. It won't be long till we find a heavy weapon and drop off this loot, really. On Green Zone, it's one of those things you sort of run into very early on, usually. I'll keep the gun out for the sake of ferals, just in case. So all the blood, they're all looking like blood plague zombies here at this point, so it's looking pretty good so far. I never noticed that they pulsed before. Huh. Okay. So we'll head over to the billboard, get ourselves that little bit of extra influence. Okay. Zombie spawns are slowly starting to ramp up, so it's looking good. Yeah, I think the mods are working properly.
Like I just wandered into plague
Although, are your eyes
territory.
glowing?
Around here and plenty of plague zombies too.
No. Building up the combat XP, to be honest, at this point. I'm not too fussed about hiding away. Just got to remember that one bite, game over. Well, for that character. So that would have been a kill.
Better not screw around.
Yeah, let's have a little look
I
here.
want to avoid blood plague. I think I might keep this.
Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, let's get a move on. Go up here, complete this. Okay, we've got another juicy loot box here. Is that a heavy weapon? Nope. Well, the repair kits are always nice. How's it looking? Pretty good? No screen tearing going on? Hopefully the game's nice and loud. Okay, what do we got here? Much or nothing. A little bit. A couple places over here.
Just checking in. I'm still working here.
Nice.
Okay then.
So I say this is my least favourite map because of the terrain. Terrain tends to catch me off guard quite a bit. So I'm quite happy about getting it out of the way on green. Oh, okay. Okay, good enough. We get some fuel on our way. Just realised I've got an ammo rucksack and we're supposed to be going to get materials.
I gotta rest.
Okay, looking good. So far, so good. Tell you what, let's get some fuel right here. And we'll go and get our car sorted. And then we'll come back in the car.
Next time I'll just set off some fireworks.
Whatever works. Shh. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, we're doing alright, guys. We're doing alright. Where are you? Down here. Oh, he's tired.
Until we take out that nearby plague heart, this place can't really be secured.
Okay, we got our fuel. Where's the car? Back up this way? Yeah.
That'll do.
So like I say, we're really just holding out at this point for that heavy weapon. But we sort of got to make sure our... and you can't really go far in this because... see, a bit of blood plague there. But that's the kind of thing... sorry, you'll see me doing this a lot. Yeah, don't lose focus. That's the kind of thing on lethal, you would have been dead there. You'd be done for. Take your eyes off the screen for half a second and get hit. It's no joke. But we're training, we're preparing, we're building our way up to the inevitable insanity. And I've already mentioned the word Darkside, which makes certain parts of my body clench, if you know what I'm saying. Just the thought of playing on Darkside. Okay, should we oh, let's get rid of a few of these guys. Some of these eyes seem to be glowing, but it could just be the light. I could be mistaken. Okay, let me drop off you, and you. Oh yeah, we've got bandages. Let's get one of them popped. And also you. So as you can see, slightly bigger inventory for this vehicle. We really want a truck of some sort. Like a big repair van or ambulance or military truck. Pop a little bit of fuel in. We'll head down and get some more fuel. So, chill and play. The No Chill Challenge. Episode 1. Ava, Keisha, Juan. Juan is our number 1. Fast cars are always nice. I don't think they're... I mean, I'm probably wrong. I was about to say I don't think their resistances have been buffed, but I'm... no. The more I think about it, the more I think that the Darkside mod author would have probably enhanced vehicle damage resistance I just haven't been able to tell. Because I play more modded than I do vanilla, to be honest. Okay, let's get some fuel happening. Good, good. Did I see another one flashing over here? No? Okay. Guess not. So, off to get materials. We'll do a little bit of looting around here. Actually, this shed is closer. We'll just go here. Won't be long till we get that heavy weapon. Trying to remember what that kick was. It's space. Space bar. The keys are so different, obviously, to going from controller. So just getting them bound right was a bit of a pain. I still get confused with the dodge and the crouch sometimes. The way I've got it set up.
Another job well done.
So that could be tweaked, I suppose. Okay, more materials. It's a good thing about green. So, all of our loot materials, obviously, we're going to be able to take with us. Okay, now you've just seen an example of the insta-kill, obviously. We've lost our number Juan. What happened there was, as I dodged back, I backed into the wall and didn't dodge back farther enough. Neither mother enough nor father enough. So anyway, okay, Juan is gone. Goodbye, Juan. He also had all our gear, all materials, although there was more there, so we'll go back and... Keisha, this is what I mean, you've got to take this. You've got to take this very seriously. Oh, and he had a good backpack too. What do you have? 6 slot. Where are you, friend? Give me your stuff, please. Okay, that's good enough. This way. Let's go get Juan. Hopefully he's still there. But that's how quickly it can change. Now, like I say, usually I'm used to starting with 2 because normally one of my characters dies on the way to the camp. On the way to the base. Where did we go just then?
This place has been cleared out.
So I was probably a little bit extra relaxed because of that fact. Where are you, Juan? Juan, bro? Is that you there? Yeah. Can't see. There he is. Is that you? Yeah. Okay, I'll get our stuff back. If that was you. Pretty sure it was. Yes.
So much for not being noticed.
Oh, man. Suppress the crouch there instead of the dodge. I think I'm going to have to move those keys around. They're too close to each other. Give me a second. I want to have a think about how I can relay out my keys. That was mute. Here we go. Okay, so back on? Yes. So I've rebound a few controls here. I never ever play with controllers crouch, but I'm feeling that the huge difference will probably help me at this point.
Gotta drop this off soon.
Them being so far away, C is now dodge. And I've also set Q to use item instead of mouse 5. So I've kind of screwed myself there because I was beginning to get into the habit of using those keys, but still that crouch and dodge being so close to each other. Okay, no more room. No more room at the inn. There's one in here, wasn't there?
Okay, this might be too heavy.
And a little bit of fuel, maybe. Okay, now I'm pressing X to dodge. Don't worry, we'll be fine. All we've got to do is relax. All we've got to do is chill. Take it easy. Relax in the middle of the zombie apocalypse. As literal zombies are attempting to eat my face, all I have to do is chill. I'm also going to try not to talk all the time because I have a tendency to do that. To just express
The longer I
whatever
stay in plague territory, the bigger the risk I'm taking.
thoughts are scrambling through my head. Thought that was a bloater then. Oh, not sure if I mentioned this. All the freaks are active. So there's screamers, bloaters, juggernauts, ferals. The whole kit and caboodle, as they say. What's this? Is it space? T.
It's time to get building. Either a workshop or an infirmary would be a good place to start.
T and escape. Pressing X. Pressing X to dodge, man. Gotta keep my thumb on that C key. Control to crouch. Itchy. Have an itchy nose. It's not my nose, is it that? But close enough. Now there is one major problem with this, and it is a
Way
problem.
too noisy.
Base sieges. Now I'll be lucky if I can get to, what do you call it, lethal mode when the update drops,
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this space.
because then the base sieges will only occur if your infestations get out of hand. But at this point, if we get a base siege, bad news, real bad news. It's the kind of
I'll be at your
situation
home soon.
you can have.
I'll keep my eyes peeled for you.
Okay, we're gonna head down here. It's the kind of situation you can have a full base. You could have 12 members. One base siege, you could be down to 3. So, I was thinking about it last night, and I sort of thought, well, okay, you could stay away from the siege. No dramas, nobody dies, you just lose, what is it, 3 ammo. And then I thought, yeah, but really, I mean, it's a real cheesy way to do it, isn't it? It's a cheesy way to achieve victory. So I have this new self-imposed rule, which I'd forgotten to mention, that I'm not allowed to miss a single base siege. And if I do, even by accident,
We could find some use for that, maybe.
I have to exile one character. Doesn't matter who, just has to be one. One of my current characters, so I can't go and get another character and then exile them after that. So it's putting the pressure on. I mean, I've only got 2 members now, so if I missed a base siege,
Jackpot.
well, I'd have to exile one. Simple as that. So all we're doing at this point is really just looking for this heavy weapon.
Yeah.
Molotovs are nice. Crouch. What am I wanting to do? Not really use that right now. Let's get a repair kit on this. Oh, it needs no repairs, okay. Alright, we'll drop this in here then. Can you press T here? No, space. I won't use the Molotov. A lot of the good gear that we find will be saved basically for Nightmare and Lethal mode. So there's no way inside here. None of these open. Just on top then, I guess. Really? Okay. Sealed. Alright, let's head over here. Oops. I can hear a zombie. Where is it? Inside this caravan. It is too. That's so weird. Never noticed that before. Trapped in there. Okay, so we're heading up over there. So we're at the map exit here as well, so pretty close by, that's good. Not sure if there'll be any loot over there. So yeah, base sieges, they are a problem. Ah! Why is V map? V should be nothing. V. Are we recorded? Yes. V should be nothing at all. I've gone past it. I'm just looking for the letter V. V, V, V. Where are V? Where are the V? Toggle menu screens. Well, just okay, I guess. I want nothing to be V. Anyway, that's all I care about at this point. I press V, nothing happens. X, nothing happens. Good. Okay. Let's just get rid of these guys while they're here. Whoa. That's really delayed. Dodge. Dodge.
Getting tired. Not good.
Tired is fine. Tired is not a problem. The problem is getting bit. That's the problem. Okay, what do you got?
Things were too quiet around here anyway.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That spawns zombies in, doesn't it? So I've been playing with a mod that changes that, where that only has an effect if there are zombies nearby that can hear you. It doesn't spawn anyone in. I've got to remember that that's not the case anymore. Where are you? Can't see them in the dark, so that's what I'm going for with the no eye glow, which is cool. I think adds that little bit of extra challenge. Come on, heavy weapon. At this point, that was one I was going to check. Is where are we at? Yeah, so that's nothing to worry about. Green, this days and days worth of supplies there. So at this point, it really is that heavy weapon, which means I should probably head over to like a weapons store or an army roadblock, I guess. I'm not super. Maybe a construction site. I'm not super clued up about, you know, where to get the best weapons from. I don't usually worry about that sort of thing.
The stuff I just dropped off. And let me know what else we need.
Although, maybe drop a comment if you watch this video, if you know somewhere that's very common to find
We just finished that big project.
heavy weapons.
Well done, everyone.
Just to let me know.
Wish I had space for that.
Okay, well, I can drop some of this off in the car. And then, I'll tell you what I'll do, I will look on the map for anywhere we may have scouted already. And mean, can I use anything? No, not really.
I don't see any more zombies around.
This one. May as well take them. Have a little look in here while we're here. I'm not going to say no to an ammo rucksack. But what I'm going to do now is just have a little look around here. Garden supply, I mean... Okay, so we've got a Army Navy outfitters. I don't know whether they'd have anything. House with a nice view. Carport. See, I couldn't really say if any of those may have more of a chance than any of the others. This way? Home? I have a terrible sense of direction. Behind us, right? No. Where the hell is home? I'm so lost right now. Somewhere... Oops, I don't know what I just hit then. Oh, it's up here, isn't it? Is it? No, it's definitely not. It's right there. Man, I was totally looking. Sometimes I'm just blind to what is right in front of my face. So we'll go and drop this gear off. And I'm also going to keep an eye out when we leave now for a bigger vehicle, so it'll save us on base trips. Cheese it. Keep that. And I guess I'll withdraw a fuel can, because I do want a bigger vehicle, so I'll make that a priority as well. You can usually see them on the map, can you? Or do you have to scout them? Maybe you have to scout them. Looks like you have to scout them. That's fine. Oh yeah, okay, different bases. So we'll go and do this too. They may even have a heavy weapon to sell. Let's get a couple of these plague samples. Head off and do that mission. Alto with the departed souls.
Gotta stay alert. Too many plague zombies around.
Yeah, once I get used to that key, it's going to be a lot better for dodging. Once I get used to the fact that I've changed it, just sell these.
Hey, these
There you go,
plague
buddy.
samples, I can make something that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected.
No heavy weapons.
We're happy to
Just
share
take
the
them
recipe if you
anyway.
need it.
That was helpful.
Probably just leave them for now. 3 of them. So they're the same price. For 1. Can you still buy 1? Yeah, you can. Not going to worry about that.
Good to see you.
But it's very good.
Listening? Because I have news for you.
Herbalism. It's very good that we can recruit from these guys.
Nobody likes going near those plague hearts,
Stealth's
but it
high.
needs to be done.
Clyde. We'll keep Clyde in mind.
Consider it done.
What have I got on my back? Oh, did I forget to drop that off? Or did I just get that now? That was a gift, wasn't it? Where to from here? Let's check out the garden supply, I guess. Guess there's a chance they'll have
As
a
long as that plague heart is nearby,
heavy
this
weapon.
place can't really be secured.
And we're not going to do much fast searching. I am used to fast searching a lot, because when I know the area is clear,
Every little bit helps.
I'll fast search. But if it's going to spawn zombies in every time, then we won't be doing very much of that at all. Drive Shaft Club. The game has officially begun. Okay, so we got what we wanted. Finish up looting in here. Let's get a fast search on. Ooh, that was nice to... that was worth a scavenge, that one. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave those guys to it. Because at this point, we're only really interested in our own agenda. Which I'm feeling a bigger vehicle for the sake of being able to complete multiple plague hearts in a run before having to come back to base. Otherwise, it's pretty much every second plague heart we've got to come back. So let's deposit that, T. Equip that. Drop off all these. And go out and find ourselves a big vehicle. So I guess if I head to the nearest this. See if we can scout one out. And then the game is officially on. Okay? Deal. That way? No, this way. Ooh, this would be a good place. Although we've already got the weapon, haven't we? You know, my favourite heavy weapon is the double bit axe. Let's have a little squiz, a little peek, a little look in here. Just for the sake of the fact that we're here. Ooh, flashbangs. Okay, yeah, alright. So I've never ever used them, you know.
I could really use your help with this shit right now.
Thought it was one of those Willy Pete's for a second.
Our neighbors just stole every scrap of medicine we had. How are
Whoa,
we supposed to
okay.
put up with this bullshit?
That was in the game, that.
I can handle this job myself.
It's done that to me a couple times, you know.
What this town needs is law and order. We can't stand by and watch things like this happen.
Another heavy weapon.
We can't let fear make decisions for us.
Okay, one more box, then we're off to get our vehicle. That's nice.
Not gonna fit.
Okay, no, that's not a...
I'm already full up.
Yeah, let's just go get our vehicle then. We got a crossbow out of that. Yeah, that jerkiness of the game there. It's done that to me a couple times in the past. And it should not be a... my rig, my computer. It's nothing. It should be nothing to do with that, really. It's a brand new computer. With a RTX 3060 in it. Some sort of Radeon card, I don't know. Forget what it is. I'm not too familiar with the Radeons. But anyway, it's a beast. Mini beast. Not that. But yeah, it's got that sort of, that glitchy... It's not even lag really, is it? It's like a engine malfunction or something. Have to look into it. Yeah, the double bit axe is just... The knockback on it is awesome. I know that's not what I've got here. But yeah, that's my favourite one. Favourite weapon. Hopefully now we can find a decent vehicle. How are we looking at here for the episode? 45 minutes. So, I tend to keep my episodes when I record them around about the hour-long mark. Got to find something here, surely. Although I guess nothing is guaranteed. But I know on green... Ooh, crap. On green mode...
That looks like it's still working.
Okay, what's that? On green mode, there's loads of vehicles. That's what I was trying to say. Road racer. But it's got a lot of fuel in it. It's not what we want, though. So, I guess we're moving on to that one. Cell tower. Yeah, let's get down here. So that's 2. Trying to do this, oh, I see. Okay, so Uno Momento. I need inventory to be tab to be able to do that little trick. So it'll be low down again, isn't it? Here, tab. Next item selection. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to have to mess around with this. Okay, sorted. Now then. So, quick hot swap of the weapons. It doesn't always work. It's gotta time it right. Tab 2, double click right, double click aim. I mean, you can always do it that way. Slower. Once you get the hang of that, obviously, you know, especially if you've got a crossbow and a sidearm, and you get a feral running up on you or something. Anyway, that's not what I want. So I tend to always swap my weapons like this because I'm training my muscle memory to be able to do it quick. Although I sometimes forget and get caught out. Anyway. Rocking on with the mission at hand. Oh, something else I have to explain is I tend to start a lot of sentences and then halfway through start talking about something else. I'll try my best not to do that. That's a feral. And I'll also try my best to finish any sentences that I start, even if it means coming back to them. But you'll have to bear with my essentially undiagnosed ADD brain. Which is fine. I mean, it's a game after all. Only my stress levels are invested. And I try to keep that investment to an absolute bare minimum. So, I was talking about episode length being about an hour long. But what we'll do for this episode, since it's really just the beginning, I'll probably call this episode the prologue, episode 0. And then from the next episode, episode 1, now we've got our heavy weapon. Well, that was close. And hopefully we'll have our vehicle, which is what we're aiming for before I finish this episode. Get our vehicle, big vehicle, go back to base. We're not going to worry about missions.
Wish I had space for that.
No, that's an important one to keep, that. So I'll tell you what, I'll take I guess I can just drop this. Don't really want to worry about that. Watch drop. Take that. Get a bit of a scan on. Gotta be another vehicle. Here's one here. What's that?
That is a sweet ride.
Oh, that's what we're looking for. At this stage, that's brilliant. And if we find something bigger and better, then I'll grab that. But at this stage, that's exactly what we want. Something with a nice big chunky
Now that's a great outpost.
chunky rear end. Oh, what's that one? Is that another one? Oh, Reims V. Now, I don't know which one. I think the Ranger. Where was it? I think that one's going to have more. We might, but that's got a lot more fuel, so we might fly over and just have a quick look at that one anyway. While we're here. Holy moly, a lot of places to scout. What's that one? Another Reims V. Is that one closer? A little bit. And it's on the way home. Yeah, okay. So we'll check that one on the way. That'll tell us. Fuel on that one's also good. So there's a new feature in the beta branch, dev console, which you can enable, called Fuel siphoning. Now I do, from what I figured out, I'm not going to talk for a second.
Gotta finish this.
That hit me. Ah, shit, wrong key.
Okay, no more of those.
There goes the neighborhood. Shit, forget this. We're out of here, man.
This area.
My shoulders say no.
Nearby.
Get off my car. I know I'm probably going the wrong way, but at this point I just want to get out of here. To check my map. Yeah, totally wrong way. I was saying something, wasn't I? So we want this. It's not exactly what we want inventory-wise, but it's definitely better than what we've got. Where are you? Come on then, let's have it. No one else around wants to play.
I've got to slow down.
Somebody does. You know you hit harder when you're tired. It says, is that a plague heart? Ooh. That is a plague heart. And we are right next door to it. What are the chances? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between. Did I get all the stuff out of here? Yes. We are now going to take on our first plague heart. Fortune has shone, shimmered upon us. Shineth, fortune shineth down. And risk reward levels. They're doing something anyway, and it makes me think. It needs no repairs. Well, would you look at that? Let us get our plague heart stomping groove on. Groove. Let's get groovy. All we need is a heavy weapon, which we've got. And balls, which I've got. And a slight, I mean, a little bit of stupidity. A little bit of riskiness. Let's rock and roll.
Okay, time to go to work.
Okay, I tell you what. I need a toilet. You see what I did there? Okay. What you're about to witness is in the spirit of this series. That means my keybinds are all over the place and I'm going to press several wrong buttons, probably all at the same time. I'm not prepared. Really. I wasn't expecting to do this. In fact, I was going to leave it till the next episode. But shit just got real. The plague heart, it's like it's calling to me. It wants me. It wants to consume me. Whereas, in reality, we are going to destroy it. Okay, let's rock and roll. It's on. Where's my car? Around the corner there. Just got to know where everything is. Car is there. And on green mode, when you kill the plague heart, you kill all the zombies anyway, so... I also sometimes loot these zones. Audio happy, recording happy. Happiness is in the back. 4 hits. Dodge. And wait. Patiently. Breathing deeply. Relaxing from your head to your toes. Then run and do the same thing again. 3 hits. Okay, maybe not. This thing maybe does a little bit more damage than the double bit axe. Should have thrown him. Oh, he's still not happy at me. Q. Wrong key. Okay, too easy.
One more play card out of commission.
No hassle
Start cleaning nearby
whatsoever.
locations.
Now this is why I really want to sort of power through and get them done on green zone, because essentially the challenge, although for me the challenge is really just to stay chill. That is the challenge, to chill and play.
Better than nothing.
Whereas the challenge for the game itself, it's not even really there until those freaks and juggernauts start popping up.
No luck.
That's when, even just thinking about it, my heart starts beating more rapidly. Got some nice loot there. Okay, so this basically, don't want to worry about that. There's something in here I wanted. That. This basically brings
This area is clear.
episode 1, which will now be episode 1 and no longer the prologue, to an end. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me twitch, watching my shoulders twitch. We still really want a better vehicle, but we'll make do with this until we come across some sort of van. Where's home? Oh yeah, we've got one right here. We'll do that straight away next episode. Really? Did we really come that far? Wow, we did. So, this is the conclusion of... I'm lost that way. Terrible way to turn around. Yes, essentially, back to the point. Concluding episode 1. State of Decay 2. Chill and play. No chill challenge. Episode 1. Now, I don't know how long this series is going to go for, but what I'll probably do is, in the next episode, complete green zone, I would say. I really need to keep my eye on where I'm going while I'm talking. Okay, I'm going the right way. Don't panic. Yes. Wait, no. That's a mistake I made last time. Terrible sense of direction, coupled with very, very minimal map knowledge. Dude, honestly, why am I getting so lost? So many turns. Here, this one. Okay, stick to this road. All the way down. Take a right somewhere. Alrighty, so that worked out pretty well. We lost one. We lost our number 1. But we have our number 2 and our number 3. Very soon we are going to have a look at probably recruiting, because I do want to slowly be building up my base numbers, because honestly once those... No, don't. I'm thinking like, should I take it on? No, let's not. Let's keep the levels of impetuousness to a minimum, and the levels of patience and wisdom to a maximum. I do want to slowly start increasing the base numbers, because once those base sieges hit, honestly, and I'll be honest with you, that could be a game breaker, a challenge breaker, deal breaker. At which point I'll have to figure out a way of compensating. Gone past it, haven't I? So we can obviously either... That's because I've gone the wrong way. You could skip the base sieges if you wanted to, or... I guess take it into account and build up the enclaves to make sure that you've got the recruits there when you want them. And we'll just have to see how that turns out. Make sure everyone's equipped with decent weaponry, which I will do right away. Actually, I'll do that right now. Leave no one undefended, and I guess give them the best weapons you've got. So she's going to be tired and injured, so we'll take those off her. Take everything off her and then re-equip her when we get inside.
Hey guys.
So, episode 1 complete. Let's just give her this, unload it, equip it, and a decent melee weapon. Can't sort by damage, can you? That's in the beta. I think this is probably the best thing I've got, is it? Give it that. Should be fine. That's our heavy weapon, which we are going to need to keep on top of when it comes to repairing. Okay. You viewers, you beautiful, wonderful, weird and wacky people out there. Thank you for joining me. That's a big gun. Holy crap. What kind of bullets does that fire? 7.62. Okay, so it's a decent weapon, that. M1918 BAR. M1918. Alrighty, so episode 1 done. We've got a little bit of a taste of our Plague Heart Destruction Rampage. Coming soon to an episode near you. I may film another one later today, depending on what else I've got to do. I may not. This is an automatic rifle. Wow. I don't think there's anything left to say other than thank you for joining me, and I will hopefully see you in episode 2. Goodbye for now.